Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another About Last Nightmare. Now, this week, Nick and I watched Rabid, which is the remake to the David Cronenberg classic that we watched last week. Now, Rabid is a 2019 film which runs approximately 107 minutes and is directed by the Soska twins. Now, that's Jen and Sylvia Soska. And they were responsible for See No Evil 2, which I absolutely loved, American Mary, and Dead Hooker in a Trunk. This stars Laura Vandervoort as Rose. She was in Jigsaw, Coffee Shop, and Ted. Benjamin Hollingsworth as Brad. He had done a ton of TV. And Ted Atheron as Dr. William Burroughs. He was in Max Payne, Trench 11, and River. Now this had a budget of $5 million, and it is a Canadian film, just like the original Rabid. Now this is a 2019 film because it had a very limited theatrical run in 2019, but it wasn't released on DVD until February the 4th of 2020. Now this is actually a Shout Studios production. I guess they ponied up the money for this. Now this has a pretty interesting synopsis. It kind of mirrors the original, but they did use the original source material, but they did something different with it, which I appreciated. Now this tells the story of Rose. She is a fashion designer working for another fashion designer who is a German, who is very arrogant and nasty. Her best friend is Chelsea. She also works for this fashion designer as a model. Now Rose is very meek and mild, has a skin condition with a scar on her face because she was in an automobile accident when she was younger where she lost both of her parents. Her best friend Chelsea's parents actually adopted her after that. Now, after getting into an argument with Chelsea at a nightclub one night, she takes off on her scooter and gets into a horrific car accident where she wakes up in the hospital, and she looks really rough. Basically, her face was all mangled. Her nose was broken horribly. You can't really see it from this picture. She had part of the scooter pierced her abdomen. I mean, it's really, really nasty. I got to give it up to whoever did the special effects in this movie because it is brilliant, brilliant. Hard to watch and very nasty to look at. So her jaw is wired shut, and she's very distraught, of course, because she thinks she looks like a monster, which, to be honest with you, she kind of does. She's on the computer one night after she recovers and she's living with her best friend Chelsea, and she finds out about this institute, which is doing experimental stem cell stuff with skin grafts and all kinds of stuff. It's where basically the stars go if they need a nip or a tuck or something like that. So she actually travels to this institute and undergoes the skin graft experiment, which has disastrous results. I'm pretty much going to leave it there, but from there, it kind of follows the original Rabid in a way, if you've seen David Cronenberg's Rabid. If not, it makes her crave blood, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Now, Nick and I like this one. Of course, it's not the original Rabid. That is a classic from David Cronenberg and a film that I love, absolutely love. We gave this one an 8. It's a really fun watch, and it's done incredibly well. The practical effects in this film are really, really good. And it's got a really different ending from the original, which I was able to appreciate. So, yeah, like I said, we gave this one an 8. We enjoyed it. Have you seen Rabid? What did you think? Comment below and let me know. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.